Asterisk in the not the bee's voice asterisk not the Berber.
Boom, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
I have the music up already. I am vibing.
Spirit.
Oh, am I not showing up? Oops.
Can you please appear?
Nobody can see me vibe. That's so sad. Boo. But.
Anyway, just a heads up, it's gonna be a thing for the next, 3 weeks because, getting glasses is a pain in the ass. But I've accidentally popped the lenses out of these. So, it may look like I have glasses on, but it's just the frames and it's because I'm afraid of change. I am blind as a fucking bat, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of me stumbling over words, there's gonna be a lot of me fucking up, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine, because I just got the frames, no lenses.
The frame's no lens.
The frame's no lens. And you know whose fault it is? Probably Socks.
Probably. Everything's Sock's fault recently.
We've just been blaming everything on her.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, we love her. It's fine.
Lens, no frame. Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Lens,
lens,
no
no frame. Frame, no lens.
Oh, yes. Yes, frame no lens. The thing we had to do yesterday that was, my work function thing I had to disappear for, it went great. Stadium food is fucking terrible though, so, it was great, but I had the worst margarita of my life.
He was not impressed. He was like, I'm gonna vomit. It tastes like throw up.
It literally tastes like a baby barfed in my fucking cup. And the thing is, I saw the guy pour the 2 bottles in to make it. The one of the bottles that suspiciously didn't have a label, but I was trying not to think too hard about that.
Oh.
Yeah, there was one that was just like, agave, whatever the fuck. And then there was one that did not have a label that was probably the syrup for the margarita flavor.
Uh-huh.
But the entire thing tasted like baby vomit.
Yeah.
It was
None
awful.
of the drinks there were pretty good. I mean,
even the Coca-Cola was awful. I don't know how you fuck up a soda.
But they did.
They did.
Managed it.
The water tasted like metal. It was just, The rest of the event was great.
The event itself was amazing. I had a great time.
They sent out a survey and asked for feedback, and they're like, is there anything we can improve? Food, lighting, free items that we give away. What can we improve? And I'm like, the food was awful. The water was awful. The soft drinks, awful. The alcohol, awful. Everything else was great. But I was just like, yeah, no, anything that went in my mouth was terrible. But everything was great besides that. So, keep up the good work everywhere else. But come on, this is sad.
Yeah.
You know what it is? The stuff that they gave us, with an exception of the chicken tenders, which were actually pretty decent, the food stuff they had was the quality of an American school lunch. But after it's been sat out for 3 days, that was what the quality of everything was.
Yeah.
It was...
I had a vodka and Coke as well, and it tasted like fucking windy cleaner.
It did.
It was disgusting.
It was the worst vodka. I was sitting there like, man, I really want your cousin and her Tory vodka
I
right
know,
now.
I miss my cousin and her Tory vodka.
It's that vodka was so good. Those were some of the best screwdrivers of my life.
Spirit is vibing today. Yeah, I have the music up on my PlayStation, and I'm just vibing to the music while I wait.
Yeah, we're vibing. Groove.
The Danganronpa soundtrack is just great.
It is. I love the music. Even if randomly when I'm listening to it, I hear the death songs for people, and then I cry a little bit.
Yeah.
That Mondo's does it to me every time. His starts up, and I'm like. We should check in on somebody.
Oh.
He is up in the corner to the left. He's vibing. He had a horrible little stomachache today. It was poor baby.
He had an accident.
He had an accident all over Spirit's leg.
Yeah.
Ruined his entire outfit.
Yeah.
But he's just over there. I wouldn't expect him to be as social today as he usually is because he was not feeling great. He had a little sore. Like, he lost half his body weight today. But, you know, he's still cute.
He's still adorable.
You know, me and Spirit were looking at each other like we can't be mad at him because he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
He didn't mean it.
He know better.
He don't know any better.
It's unlike Sock, who knows better and does it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Shocking behaviour.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. Actually, I should explain something. For those of you who are like, wait a minute, that's not 9 deaths, that's only 8 deaths. Remember, the opening of the very, very first thing in the prologue, there was a guy who was set on a rocket into space.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
He did.
So technically we counted that one. We decided it's a death that happens and it happens on screen, so we have no excuse to not count it. So anytime they're talking about death counts, we're going to be 1 higher because we count the death that you see that nobody else knows about.
Yes.
So, like, none of these characters know about it, so it's not going to be counted in any of their official death counts, but it's counted in ours because we saw it.
We saw it.
We saw it happen. We
also,
know what happened.
We forgot something.
Hmm.
Content warning. This game includes graphic depictions of violence, teenagers, gore, graphic deaths, sudden loud noises, gun imagery, mentions of abuse, incorrect portrayal of dissociative identity disorder, gender issues, motorbike crashes, toxic masculinity, and we also mention or reference past sexual assault.
Oh, yes, that.
We forgot to do it, and then it showed all the dead bodies.
Yeah, sorry. Oops.
Sorry. If you're here, you know about it, it's fine.
Yeah, you know.
Actually,
you know what? You read for Hina. I will be right back because I realized after you took an inhale for your vape, I don't have mine.
Oh no. He has left his behind. So now there's only 5 of us here.
My behind is attached to me.
What?
I did not leave my behind. My behind has always been attached to me.
See, I say my line and then guess who's fucking next. Honestly.
I would never leave my behind. My behind is a sight to behold. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace.
Just a second.
Oh my god.
That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura's the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine, I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, then that would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay, in that case, let's see till we pass out.
Bro, can I join? Can I, please? I will go to the murder high school. I will risk death. I just... Eat until pass out sounds so fun. I want to go. I want to participate.
You want to participate?
Please? We had to run out in the middle of the day to try and get me an eye exam, which didn't work. Because I got the exam but couldn't order the glasses because the place's power went out. So, you know, that was fun. But it took everything I had to not stop for like an impromptu lunch break over my actual lunch break while we were out. I was just like, I want steak. I want go sit place. I want have sippy of the bubbly. Want to eat. Want to pass out. Please. But I behaved and I did not.
He behaved.
I didn't even mention it until now. No.
No.
What do you mean in that case?
Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right?
What the fuck, Hina?
It's an interesting conclusion to reach. If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
All our friends being murdered? No, it's just because you're hungry.
You're just hungry.
Sounds like someone's fucking grandma.
Yeah.
Hina? Do you have grandchildren? Do you have secret grandchildren?
You have secret grandchildren you haven't told anyone about.
Suspicious.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat until we can't stand up.
I hope they're not going to use the same oil for both the fish and the donuts.
I hope not.
That sounds fucking terrifying. That's like a deep impact style meteor impact extinction level combination of foods.
But those are both breakfast time top sellers.
Not together, Hina.
Still, till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet.
Should they really be talking about alter ego this fucking loud?
Honestly,
Like,
Kyoko.
honestly, wasn't her whole thing about we have to keep it a
You
secret?
have to be quiet. It has to be secret.
And then she's just like, we
Like,
still have
we
alter
have
ego.
alter ego. Did you hear that, Monokuma? We have alter ego.
Oh, you have alter ego, do you? Not for long.
Ew.
Not that that means anything.
No.
That means nothing.
Don't listen to a damn word he says.
It's a joke. It has no bearing on anything that may or may not happen. Potentially this chapter, maybe not.
You're making things worse. You're digging the hole deeper and deeper.
That was kind of the intention. I like being buried up to my neck. It's cozy.
Alter ego's gonna get stolen again if we came back.
Oh.
No!
See, for a minute, I thought that said Hifumi come back, and I was about to be like, son, you are grounded. You get in the wall. But no.
Get in the wall.
I'm glad I don't have to ground son.
No.
She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
Like, when we're gonna get out of here, right? When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well,
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say.
You better not fucking die on me.
No, hero, please.
No death.
Not allowed. Banned.
You know, actually, I've got something funny. So, towards the end of the game, you know, obviously, Monokuma has said that there will be somebody who survives, right?
Mhm.
I was so upset by some of the people and what their status was by the end of the game, because obviously I'm upset Chihiro didn't make it. I'm upset Mondo didn't make it. I was really pissed off at the fucking state that he ends up in. It pissed me off so much because I was just like, this is not right. What the fuck? What the fuck? So what state that is, alive, dead, you don't get to know. It just know I was not happy with it initially. I was really pissed off about it.
I see.
I remembered calling you to have a rant and you were like, why?
Yes. Question mark.
I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there ain't gonna be any more murders.
Huh? What makes you so sure?
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it. I was expecting him to say something like, well, all the murderers are dead, so there can't be any more murder. How accurate is your fortune telling anyway? I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day.
That seems really low.
But it's slightly higher than the average, which is 16%, roughly. Roughly. 16% of predictions made in good faith are true based on a couple of studies. It's been between 14 and 18, but it balances out to about 16%. Those do not include predictions that are made that are like bullshit, like me going, well, it's gonna rain fucking cows right now. Like, obviously that's not made in good faith. It's predictions that are made in good faith.
Yeah.
but it's roughly 16% of predictions. So 20 or 30% isn't great, but it is. If we're looking at 30%, it's almost double, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know if that's like ultimate level good. You know, I would think ultimate level good would be like at least 50%.
Yeah.
Like, come on, at least 50% hero. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Cattle what?
so
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
I didn't realize this section came so early in the chapter. No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It happened to me one day when I went to get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. But before long, the sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hammer.
The fucking lines they choose to have the characters voice act is so funny to me.
Yeah.
And as soon as the beam touched it,
Not his hamburger.
floating in midair.
Not his hamburger.
And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
What part vanished?
You realize what that
Hero,
means?
what part vanished?
It means
What part vanished,
the
hero?
burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Well, they're gonna get really in trouble with like a lot of different groups if that's the case, Hero, because there are quite a few religious groups that can't eat pork,
Mm-hmm.
and you're supposed to disclose if pork is in something, because there are lots of people who believe that it could basically damn their soul to eat it. So, I kind of doubt your story just a little bit. I'm not gonna doubt the aliens. Maybe the aliens did try to take your burger, but this whole 70% pork, 30% beef thing, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. 100% bullshit. 70% bull, 30% shit. Bullshit.
Oh.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That's cattle mutilation. Well, somebody ought to shut this place down then, Hero.
Yeah.
You should probably go on to like a health inspector.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because you're not even talking about like the religious aspects of it. There are people who have allergies to specific types of meat. You're supposed to disclose this shite.
You're not
But you know,
supposed to just wing it and hope nobody finds out. You never know. Some psychic might come in and have their burger abducted halfway through.
I kind of got lost halfway through.
Can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
He's obviously against it. It stole his burger.
It stole his burger.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you!
Well, you do stink though.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course. Me either.
indeed.
Not I.
That goes for me too, of course. I would never kill any of my friends. Somehow I don't believe you, Makoto. So that did not sound very sure.
Are aliens even a cult? I don't think so.
I mean... God, what's that? There's one fucking show that claims they are, but the entire show is bullshit. The entire fucking show. But their whole premise is that aliens are a cult because they're actually like... Aliens are ancient gods, which are also demons, which are aliens, which are a cult. It's called like... I think it's called Ancient Aliens.
Right.
But like that's their whole premise. So I mean, some people might think that they're a cult, but I mean, I think that they're probably separate. Yeah, no, I know. Jesus fucking Christ. How dare I mention that?
How...
By the way, if anyone here likes that show, you're welcome to like it, but please don't believe it. Please. Please.
Please.
Like, if you're gonna believe something that cites its sources. I don't think I've ever seen them cite their sources, and I've seen, like, a solid half of their episodes, because Claire had an obsession with it, and would try to use it to prove his point sometimes.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even know what points he would try to prove, because he would try to make a point, and then prove it with Ancient Aliens by having me watch an episode of it. But the episode never had anything to do with what he was talking about. It was always completely fucking random. And he'd be like, do you understand? And I'm like, what?
Oh.
He would also try to teach me life lessons by having me watch Storage Wars, and I was like, I was like, I don't get what you're supposed to be teaching me. He's like, you're supposed to figure it out. The lesson is right there. And I'm like, what lesson? Some guy just screamed up in someone's face because he cost him an extra $50. Is that the lesson I'm supposed to learn? Do you scream at someone if they cost you money? No, that's not the lesson. Well, what's the lesson? The lesson is obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Great.
He was just trying to show you his favourite shows, clearly.
Clearly.
Looking for excuses.
Yeah. He would also show me Scrubs and insist that there was, like, deeper meaning, and I was like, fucking Scrubs, there is no deeper meaning. It's just, like, it's just a comedy doctor show. There's nothing serious about it.
No.
But yeah, no, I would just be showing really random shows while he insisted that it proved a point about something.
Mm-hmm.
But at least that was better than when he'd get these propaganda DVDs and then make me watch those, because, like, at least the shows were kind of funny.
Yeah.
The propaganda DVDs were just sad.
Just creepy.
Yeah, there was this one I was shown once that was all atheists are actually Satanists and they eat babies. And it was supposedly scientific proof. But, like, the entire thing was... The guy who wrote it was very clearly high.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name the name of where this came from because they are a small company and I don't want to send a bunch of hate their way. But it was this... It's part of the reason I don't like to go to Arlington. The entire thing was really... Yeesh. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally became united. But, well, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves.
Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. So the bond is about as strong as Claire's ego, then. Nom, nom, nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
We are eating Junior Mints.
That was like something we got from the thing last night.
Yeah.
Someone was like, you should get some Junior Mints.
And I didn't really want them, but I took them anyway.
Nom, nom, nom.
It's a very interesting combination with my lime water.
It would be.
It's not really bad, it's just not good. It's interesting.
Interesting.
We began our search as soon as we'd finished breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us.
Coin?
Coin? Did you find one?
No, I was just hoping that the first thing I had was going to have coins. Because it's a new chapter, which means Monokuma has hidden more coin.
Ooh. Ooh. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Maybe if you watch Ancient Aliens, you'll find clues, Makoto. Girls' bathroom. No.
Oh, I fucking teleported to the other end of the fucking hallway.
Nothing in here, really? Is there not a secret room in the storage closet this time?
Wait. Okay, yes, son.
So am I supposed to just stand here? You want me to just stand?
Babe.
May I walk, son? Yes. It does imply that there is a window.
Big window.
Because for whatever reason, in like anime-based stuff, there's almost always a fucking window in the bathroom. Don't ask me why. It just seems to be rule of thumb. So like school bathroom, window.
Window. The urinals are right there.
This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall.
Oh, bless you.
Yoko.
I know, I was waiting for you to finish your sneezing fit. Fuck me for trying to be polite then. Fuck's sake. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. Shut fuck up. Shut fuck.
That's you.
OMG, they're foreshadowing B3.
What?
Foreshadowing.
What I think.
So,
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom.
Oh. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
Attacked? By who?
Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountain of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
it's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed in there.
I,
And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you.
What?
because,
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem,
But to attack you and steal everything in the room? That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity.
Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
that doesn't
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy.
Kyoko!
Kyoko!
What does she think a boy is? I don't know. What does she think a boy is?
Kyoko.
Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here.
Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So,
I'm looking into it. I'll find it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
listen to
Is that okay?
She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear that I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
Never do. It's Kyoko's way or the fucking highway.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. That's your only choices. So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret.
And the highway really just roots back around to being Kyoko's way anyway.
Yeah.
Like, there is no choice.
No. There is the illusion of choice, but there is no choice.
It's like that fucking meme with, like, the car that, like, veers off onto the exit.
Yeah.
But what you don't see is that the exit just connects back around and puts you back on the road again.
Yeah.
Kyoko's way.
Kyoko's way.
Just cloverleafs back into the road. So isn't the point of a cloverleaf to get off the road? No. No. Gets back on the road. Why? Because Kyoko says so. Huh?
Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something. Am I wrong?
That's...
what?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down?
Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before?
Well, then you should tell him everything you know, Kyoko.
God's sake, Kyoko. One set of rules for everyone else and one set of rules for you.
It's because he's a boy. The standards are different. You're right, there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Alright, guys, are we telling her or are we don't telling her?
Oh.
Personally, I'm in favor of not telling her just because I like the power trip, but... You know, she knows all this shit that she won't tell us. I'm kind of like, I just don't want to tell you, but like...
Mm-hmm. Son says tell her.
Tell? Okay. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it.
What? See? Illusion of a choice.
See? This is exactly what we were talking about. Aww. No reveal the truth.
No reveal truth.
Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
So that's your answer. But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share?
You still have a bunch of shit. You haven't shared Kyoko. This isn't fair.
It's not
Not
fair.
fair.
It's not fair.
I'm sorry. I really am.
That's fine.
That's fine.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. You know what? Good.
You were trying to go Kyoko's way.
Maybe Kyoko's way was not telling Kyoko. Is this a grand piano? Seems really old. Coin in the grand piano.
Coin! So that was about
Coin!
coin! No coin in the monitor, no coin in the camera. What the fuck, Monokuma?
I put a thing in there for you to clip the coin.
Coin!
Why are there so many TVs in the fucking music room? These are the things I want to know.
The real questions.
Also, I want to know what school has floors like this.
Yeah.
The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Huh? The door's locked. Damn it! Sorry, were you going to speak, husband?
No. Office.
It was. It was so unnecessarily flamboyant.
I don't know why it came out that way.
This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Jesus Christ, so many things. Flower. Coin. There's a coin in the first flower.
Oh.
Flower. Coin in the second flower.
Oh, I see.
Flower. Coin in the third flower.
So many coins.
I think all the flowers have coins. Flower.
Flower.
Ooh, a picture.
A picture.
Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture... What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like the picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way! Monokuma did it! It must be fake!
It's AI generated.
No, you're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was faked too? Come on! Then you're saying this picture is real? If there were such a thing as the Noble Truth Prize, I would take first, second, and fourth place. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real. It's really real if that's true. If that's the case. What? If it's the case,
if
what?
that's the case, then what, Makoto?
Then what? Finish your fucking thoughts, Makoto. Kem. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive.
Who's third, Monokuma? What do you mean first, second, and fourth? Who is
It's Sun.
third?
It's Sun.
Sun third.
Sun is third. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Camera. Coin in the camera.
Coin.
Cabinet.
Oh, listen, Makoto. Listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me.
Okay, Hina, just chill out.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. And what, they even have protein Zymex.
What's that? A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level.
The more doorbells get the Noble Truth Prize.
Oh, yeah? I see.
Yeah.
I see.
This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Oh, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then.
A gold mine, huh? Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation.
That's
I
a
need to
coin
find
in
out
the
what-
monitor.
Thank you. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Huh? You need something?
No, it's nothing.
You sure? Okay then.
What is it, Makoto? Do you need something? No, it's nothing. Really? Well, okay. Monitor.
Monitor. Coin.
I have many coins.
Many coins. For B.
For B.
It's some ugly fucking wallpaper.
Yeah, honestly, the whole school got ugly fucking wallpaper. Do you think the mastermind did it? Because, like, the walls in the pictures don't look anything like this.
Yeah. The board says, "Hello, I am Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness."
Maybe we should not spend any more coins then.
Maybe.
One in the camera.
Camera. Coin.
Clock. Monitor.
Infinite coin.
So many coins.
Mini coin.
We become rich men today.
It's a boy.
I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. One day I saw Monokuma in class. I see.
Coin.
Queen in the monitor.
Data lab.
No good, the door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center, but what's behind the door is a total mystery.
But Makoto, the label says data lab, not data center.
Yeah, but you know, he can't read.
Makoto is illiterate.
I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should get back to the dining hall and talk to the others. I wasn't done!
We were not finished!
Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. Hello.
The countdown clock. I see. Entirely fair.
I see. Think. Hope you're having a good day with all your countdowns. And after a few minutes. So this is everyone.
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered.
Yeah, good idea. There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it.
I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in crap like that.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons.
Poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byaki or Toko about the poison, right?
What do you mean?
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say?
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
But to put something like that as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Well, duh.
Duh. There are no coins in this room or in the kitchen, unfortunately.
Aww. I found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they're locked. The data center and the headmaster's room.
The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues.
If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside. Who cares about a stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? No, 'cause it's spilling. Hee. Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? 'Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It's now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off? You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad!
I love the little faces.
You're totally mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, then I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Metal sheets have been attached to the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else.
Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
Hey Makoto, does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
This is bad. So has everyone said what they needed to say?
I think so.
For serious.
But it looks like no one found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned down to the ground. Somebody, do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, Leon all together, right?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one, another picture, almost just like that one.
Another one?
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling.
Celeste does not look like she's smiling. She looks very pissed off.
She does look really pissed off. And the classroom in the picture doesn't have any metal coverings on the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka?
But how can that...
Conspiracy.
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same.
That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys. Stop fighting or all your good luck's gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. He might be right, but still.
Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Had a feeling.
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice.
Byakuya!
You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
just a second.
Why are you apologising? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest.
Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers?
He was taking a bath. Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem.
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath.
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been.
Whee!
Yes?
I was giggling at the countdown clock. They have returned.
Well, they have returned. Welcome back. What are we counting down to, huh?
I don't think we're allowed to know.
No. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego had to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master.
Ah,
You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
No. I made Master a promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated.
Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move.
Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. Listen, Kyoko, about that picture from before. She's being very thorough about pretending I don't exist. Well, I guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot in the face would stand out, so go for the gut. But she's a girl. Who cares? I've already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more?
Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bright ideas, okay? You're totally not adorable, so I'll make sure you live when I stab you. But it'll hurt like hell.
I'm strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. I see. So you're strong against weak women and children is what you're saying. I mean, I feel like the average person would also be strong against weak people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's why they would be considered weak.
Yeah.
This guy is the worst. Toko, I'm seriously asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees, and 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and said, "Please, I'm begging you, will you let us use the laptop?"
I'm on fire.
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey.
That should be enough, right? Hurry up, let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay.
I'm still talking to everybody else first.
What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have anyway?
So then.
Here's my main concern.
We're not allowed to know what our main concern is.
God, fucking secrets.
Fucking secrets.
Everyone and their fucking secrets today. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry I've kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move.
The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved and let her take over.
So then.
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them.
Can you tell us what you found out?
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that there's a certain plan that's been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That's what the stated goal of the plan was. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
That's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other but the administrators of Hope's Peak Academy themselves.
What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself.
That doesn't make any damn sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
It seems that the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. That's exactly how they described the event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. Oh my god. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They plan to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event possibly have been? In a flash, Kyoko typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was, Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. That's all he said. Then this is really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
It
indeed.
would appear so. Disappointing.
Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Yoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far.
Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. If it seems possible, even likely, he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school? Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, sorry. I was gonna take a drink of my water and it's...
Oh. Sad.
So I was just like... It's empty. It's empty.
An MP.
But if we had to break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko? What's going on? I can't explain why, I just know that I have to find him.
What? What do you mean, Nut? I have no clue what you're talking about. No clue.
What?
None. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
We should see if Altered Ego has any more information.
That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again.
Did you learn anything else?
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really, really sorry. Then it really is all over.
Wait. Altered Ego seems to have more to say.
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Tafumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound on the flat, precise clicking of the keys as Kyoko typed.
They're all dead.
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. I don't know, was he? I don't know, that's a really long time to... That was a long time ago. I don't think I remember anything about a guy dying at the beginning.
No. Of course not.
I mean, I barely remember what happened yesterday, so I don't know.
Cryptic remembering anything past 5 minutes ago?
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well, then I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again.
You've done your job. Thank you.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
Nom.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
but
But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
It feels sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? I do, unless my computer has crashed, and then, you know, I just glare at it menacingly.
Menacingly.
But, you know, usually I'm like, oh, it's a good point. It's a good computer. I love it's a good computer. It's good, Asmodeus. I love you. Mwah. Mwah.
Well, no.
You should. You should.
You should. But when we talked alter ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Uh-oh, is this gonna be brains and vats, Makoto?
No!
You're not allowed to talk about that in front of Spirit.
No!
Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, more friends the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, give it value to survival.
So anyway...
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't know remember where.
Anyway, there's nothing more alter ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
No, but...
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who and who isn't your friend.
Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was all that Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
Oh my god, I have both of the cats. Oh my god. I've got Sock by my feet and Nagito by the computer desk. I have both cats.
You have both cats. Wow. Wow.
Wow. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us should remember that.
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had blah, 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 been shut down. I am struggling.
You're struggling and you're the one with functional glasses.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. The only lines I'm struggling over are heroes, but honestly it makes sense, so it's fine. And it's the way he talks that's getting to me.
That's fair.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Maybe, but right now there's only one path to open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think...
Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that problem is not so easily solved.
Yeah, you're right. Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Then Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuyo's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good call. As we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. You know, you'd think they'd go and at least wet their hair or something.
Mm-hmm. Make it slightly more believable.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage! Don't be so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do
Good
it
night,
right back.
Prince of Westchester.
An eye for
you
an eye, a
king
fang
of
for
the
a fang.
tri-state area.
Wait, what do we do about the mess?
Sleep in it, pig.
Aww,
Thank
that
you.
was so sweet. Thank you so much.
Aw,
Aw.
we appreciate it.
That caught me so off guard. I'm just, aww.
Mm.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Mwah.
Fang for a fang?
The countdown clock. Thank you, countdown clock.
Thank you. Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a sang. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Wave.
Wave.
Come on, wave back. Wave.
I wave.
We wave. Sakura doesn't wave.
No.
I would like to take a break and get some water, and I think honestly this is probably a decent point for us to do that.
Yeah.
So as soon as the school announcement is over, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Correct.
All right, we will be right back. Enjoy your Gizmo time.
Gizmo
We don't have
time.
any kale to give him today. We're out. We're going to be getting some like tomorrow or something probably. So, you know, it's just going to be him taking his little nap, but you can still enjoy it.
Enjoy Gizmo.
Enjoy the Gizmo. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button. I almost did the replacing our camera instead of doing the be right back screen. Okay, here you go.
The countdown clock. The countdown clock. The countdown clock. The countdown clock.
All right, guys. Tell you what. If countdown clock is still alive when we're done, we can raid countdown clock. How about that? We will do it.
We'll do it.
We'll do it. I've dropped the countdown clock a follow, so you know if they're still streaming when I'm able to raid, we can raid them. Anyway, Kyoko.
So it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested a nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. And I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed.
Wait, Stephen open eye. What? What is this?
The countdown clock. Yes, please.
I am
Steve
so
did not read a
lost.
message, got confused. He says he needs to open his eyes for once.
I see. Me, you, Stephen, all having the same problem.
Yeah.
Stephen, did your glasses also break? So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monocoma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned for all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened 1 year before, and apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice.
Ding dong ding.
Let's talk about a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try becoming a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady started laughing at me. She was like, "You think a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead. And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Yes, there is music here. The game is muted on their end.
Oh, it is? The fuck?
The fuck.
Friday audio. 1 second, let me check the sources. That's Saturday, Friday audio.
You heard the bing bong?
It says it's capturing it, so let's see. It's picking up that sound. It's showing that it's picking it up.
It was just not picking up the music. That's strange.
That is strange.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Life is Strange. The game.
The game.
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. You know, you'd think if they were trying to drive people nuts, that they wouldn't give a day-night cycle, because that's just a way that's a thing you can do to keep people sane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I would think that they wouldn't bother.
Oh, there's a coin in the trash can.
And the trash can.
Yes.
Anywhere else?
The lint roller.
Coin. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you should clean your room, Makoto. Fuck's sake. Time to go to the dining hall.
Dining hall.
As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her.
What are you staring at?
Oh, Toko.
What's your problem?
What? You think your eyes will just rot by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me.
I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind? Yaki has said he likes to have a girl to have some meat on her bones. So I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
It wasn't a competition, Hina!
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh yeah, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show all that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President of President Dirty of Dirtlandia.
You don't understand.
Just the word.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you?
I'm telling you, it's not like that.
Just shut up already, you know. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself.
I mean, Hina does constantly jump to conclusions.
I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up! You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings.
The countdown clock is nearing
Oh,
its
it's nearing
end.
its end.
Oh! It's nearing its end.
Does that mean Scotland will soon be free?
Free Scotland. Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with stuff like that. That's how you expect extracurricular activities and you put us in even more danger.
Did you not realize? Spirit was oblivious to Scotland. I just thought it was so funny that you were reading over it. Okay, it has concluded.
It has concluded, okay.
Please.
Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalked tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And, oh, it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me.
Right,
one after
raging
another.
bisexual.
Yeah.
So would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, come
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, I know you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk with her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura, what is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you.
Oh, now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia.
Why is this happening to me? Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I felt worn down these last few days.
Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt?
No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Ah, is that... It must be because of that battle.
But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey,
Hey, you guys like worship protein. Is it your god or something?
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
you know?
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat. I'm kind of nervous.
Huh?
Huh? How come?
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
But what about your family?
Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
You had 2 moms?
What? That's just how things were.
That's like a serious issue.
No, it's not, Hiro.
Hero.
Just let it go. You're asking for more trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Yeah, pretty miserable situation, man. Huh. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Alright,
Free
time
time.
for the free time poll!
It is time, son. Who we be friends with today?
Who we befriend? Alright, I'm gonna look at the first floor of the dorms if you want to look at the first floor of the school and see if you find any coins.
Okay.
Coin, coin, coin.
Coin, coin,
We
coin.
want coin.
Who have we already done?
Who have we done that's alive, I think is the question.
Yeah. We've done Sakura. And that's it. Everyone else is free game. So our options are Byakuya, Hiro, Kyoko if we can even talk to her, Hina, Toko, and that's it.
So far, there's nothing on the first floor of the dorms.
Okay. There is one in the first classroom as you leave the dorms.
There's one in the warehouse, left side.
Okay.
Who to pick? Who to pick? There are 2 in the warehouse.
Ooh.
Okay. Time to go to the laundry room. Let us see if there are coins. There's one in the 3rd washer.
Okay. Befriend.
Befriend. And there's one in the laundry soap dispenser thing.
Okay. Hina.
Hina. Alright, where's the one in 1B?
The countdown
Oh,
clock
clock.
has ended.
Clock.
Thank you, everyone.
Have you found anything else?
No.
What rooms have you done?
I am at the nurse's office. I've been slowly working my way around.
Let's finish off this floor just so that, you know, we can be certain it's been done.
Nothing in the bathroom.
I'm checking the gym. Or the entryway. You can check the actual gym if you want.
Okay. Oh, the countdown clock has ended.
Aww. Do we get to know what it was a countdown to? Pretty please. Pretty please.
Nothing in the gym.
Alright, let's find Hina.
So you said there was coins in the washroom and then the warehouse.
Yep, third washer, and then in the warehouse, it's 2 of the shelving unit things.
Okay.
Alright, and Tina is in the music room.
Okay.
Hopefully we have things she likes.
Hopefully.
You want to prepare us with that list as soon as it's time? Yoo-hoo.
In a second. Sorry, she's where? Music room.
Yep. Spirit is coming.
I am Newman. Going as fast as Makoto's niece can carry him. Thank you, son. We appreciate your diligence.
We do appreciate.
Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the hell is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. Oh, I know. We should try grabbing the top and yanking down on it.
Let's spend time with Hina.
Spend some time with Hina. You want to do some stretches with me?
I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her a present.
I give her donut.
I only have 1 donut, so let's see. Kitten hair clip? I have 2 kitten hair clips. She can have one of those. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked.
Seeing Kina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Is something wrong, Kina?
I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here, can't do any sports, can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps, run a marathon. I want to do some real sports.
Hina, calm down, okay?
I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit.
But I always heard that rabbits die from loneliness.
Whatever. I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity.
Don't you think that's a little extreme?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know. Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school?
6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one.
The big one.
That was also me. for some
Oh,
reason.
sorry. The big one. She got her main sport but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be swimming, right?
It has to be.
She's not Chris, so it's not bouldering.
It's not bold.
Your main sport is swimming, right?
Yeah, you got it. Oh, I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the blue sky.
But isn't it hard to do that many sports even for you? Yeah, I mean, a lot of them overlap time-wise, too. Like, how would you do that?
Mm-hmm. If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try.
A challenge?
What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it all you've got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss. When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know?
I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell the reason Hina was so amazing was how she could fight and struggle.
So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop.
The highest mountaintop.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz.
Did she just call herself... Oh, okay, if that's what you want, but isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses?
Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way getting out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try and see what you can do in here?
That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm going to go do some push-ups in my room. Maybe around 1,000 or something.
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and as strong as I would have expected. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. We still have another one with her we can do, yeah?
Yes.
I thought so. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Alright, where is she?
Where's she hide?
Dining hall, of course.
It must be donut time.
Must be. I didn't give her donuts. She had to go find her own.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I need the donuts now.
Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork.
You got it.
That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuto. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive.
Should I hang out with Hina? Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
You want to go for a run to relieve some of the stress?
Hina and I went for a light run through the school.
It must have just skipped over that line for me.
Hina and I grew a little closer today. Alright, let's give her a present. Let's see. No, I keep fucking hitting the wrong button.
What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked.
Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Hey Makoto. I'm so tired.
Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each.
Well, that would explain it.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter and eggs and deep fry them.
Donut.
Donut.
Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you?
Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth, no, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you.
Please, Hina, stop.
Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt.
Hina!
You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself.
I don't have any donuts to eat, Hina!
Hina! When people talk about the donut effect, that's what they're talking about.
That's absolutely not true.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. I'm drilling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it.
I'm not in the way.
Wait for me, God of Donuts.
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. One more skill point.
Bing bong.
Nighttime already?
Already.
Attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly
Oh.
can. Quickly!
Ooh.
Oh.
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym, and he sounded pretty serious about it too. I will be in the gym shortly.
Okay.
Where the fuck? There she is. Hina has 4 things in her,
Have we already spoken to Hina once?
maybe?
Oof. Oh well.
I didn't realize you could do people multiple times like that.
I
Oh my
think
gosh.
5 is the max.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do you get a bunch of extra skills from them, or just keep increasing your SP?
I don't know.
That's too slow.
Makoto on his knees, too slow.
Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began.
Boing.
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 Okay, let's get this show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We have to go through this again?
No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are.
No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about a motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush, just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so, what about it?
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What? So, guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Okami. He said it so openly, made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret.
Dun dun dun.
What? What did you just say?
What?
What?
He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura?
And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever. Either way, I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey.
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
What?
Then it was being super serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice to do but what she was told.
What? You're talking like you know that for a fact.
Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say that she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right, we can't just believe whatever she says now.
How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know that.
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut
myself.
up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do?
I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives. You're wrong, I'm telling you. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However.
How do you intend to do that?
By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... Ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't
over.
make me repeat myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss. No, Sakura's not our enemy.
Why?
Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway.
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow.
It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura was the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone else believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could have done things differently. I don't know why it doesn't pick up the music in this section. I'm so sorry, guys. Even a baseball player is in the major leagues. Even a soccer player is touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a back dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Let's go.
Let's go.
Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean?
You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard.
Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
They're taking refuge here.
Refuge.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the mastermind's tool.
The masterminds. Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Oh, where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat.
Threat?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair.
Unfair.
The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance. That's a stupid reason. Stupid.
What did you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not? It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us? They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monogama said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion. The hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting and the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
but
But that's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that.
Hold on, Byakuya.
In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
you disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died.
Interesting.
Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works in here after all. You think I can't do it?
Hina, calm down.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room.
Trembling with anger, Hina ran off.
That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention. It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that? A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard. And I will happily elude its attempts.
So, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. So what should I do today? Alright, are we still going after Hina, or are we doing something else? Can we get another vote up, please?
Another vote, please.
So do you get all of the skills at the second time that you go out with a person, or does it vary person to person?
I don't know. I think it varies. Hina is unavailable, so we pick someone else.
Okay, who we want to see? I'm on the second floor if you want to go to the third.
Okay.
Coins?
Coins.
Who we thinking? The lamp is gone, so Byakuya must have finished all his reading. Whom? Nothing in the library. The library is clear.
The library.
Let's leave the archive. There's nothing there either. Toko!
Oh, Toko.
Anything on the third floor?
Not so far.
We do the search for the coin.
Coin search.
Nothing in here either. There's just 2 classrooms in the library on the floor that I'm on. Really?
Weird.
I thought there was more on this floor.
Why are there not more coin? Why are you being stingy, Monokuma?
Give more coin, Monokuma. Alright, it looks like this floor doesn't have any.
Okay. I'm not finding anything on this floor.
Oh, wait, the pool. I haven't checked the pool. I knew that there was more up here. I was like, where the fuck?
Where the fuck?
It doesn't look like there's anything through here either.
There is nothing on the third floor.
I'm almost done checking the pool. Nope, nothing on the pool. Alright, let's find Toko. I thought everyone went to their rooms, Makoto. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared.
She's just creeping up the floors. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I'd have much to look forward to if I did get out.
Spend time with Toko.
What's your problem?
What? More pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity?
I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Let's see. Do we have an everlasting bracelet? I've only got one of those. Glasses. Only one.
I can't forgive this. I'll never forgive you for being this nice to me.
Seeing Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. She doesn't seem pleased.
No.
She's just standing there. Does she want something? But she's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start the conversation. Toko?
What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already.
Okay, sure, but what should I say? What do you like to do in your spare time?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? So if we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other.
What did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what?
Friends?
What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again.
You've been hurt. What happened?
Anyway.
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that.
No, that's not true.
Fine then. Tell me.
Tell you what?
You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right?
Yeah, sure, you've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff.
Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre speciality is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that.
The genre the ultimate writing progeny specializes in is... What do we think, folk? What do we think? What we think. Anyone have guess? Romance! It's romance, of course.
Oh, you actually knew.
Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone said it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right?
How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me.
I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we?
I'm blind. Your straightforward nature has blinded me.
Toko ran off, screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure, does she hate me now? Toko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You've unlocked the skill vocabulary. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. We got her skill, so do we want to keep going after her, or do we want to go after somebody else? Time for a poll.
Time for a poll.
It looks like people are mostly in the dorms this time.
Yuki.
Wee.
Wee.
Wee. Wee.
Wee.
Spinny.
It's the same peeps again.
It occurred to me that when I tried to check in here earlier, I could, so I'm gonna check in this on
Okay, your choices are Listen Here, I Don't Like You, Romantic Homicide, or Hamburger.
Nothing through here. Is there a lot of people that are just unavailable right now? Must be.
Must be. We are going to see Byakuya.
But, I mean, okay.
But
But,
I was about to ask who Jill was. I keep forgetting that the English version of the game calls her Jill.
oh, right. Where you go, Byakuya?
He is hiding in the warehouse.
He is hiding because he is scared
You,
for his
you, you
giblets.
can you can find out where he is by you know, noticing where Toko is lingering around.
I just knew he was somewhere in one of these, like, 3 rooms right here.
Yeah. Sakura and Hina. Finally some action. Things are starting to become interesting.
What do you
Hmm?
want?
Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something?
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this.
I don't.
You don't.
I spent time with Byakuya for some reason. Byakuya and I grew
Blue. Blue.
grew a little bit closer today. Alright, what we giving him? Glue.
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 He's not gonna want a cola. I eat paste.
You eat paste.
I'm gonna try and guess what he likes. Hope's Peak Ring, maybe?
No.
No.
Yes. Well, is this a like, not a love?
Ha! It was a like. I was technically right.
You were technically correct. Correct.
Gotta approach. Golden Gun. I'll give him a gun.
I see.
No, this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it.
Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Pleased.
Pleased. I have a question for you.
Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means.
Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal
So
students.
in other words,
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question.
What was the question?
How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in.
Boring? Generic? Do you really have to list all that off?
naturally.
But it's the truth.
Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all, but even I...
You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact.
He's really taking this to the extreme.
You, who have nothing, I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory.
Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Ooh, we got his skill.
We got his skill.
Went back to the room. To the room.
To the room.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. You can't just say that.
You can't just say that, Makoto. That's inviting bad things to happen.
After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about we make you an extra special and you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards? But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Have you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? Crab people, crab people.
Taste like crab, talk like people.
What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light speed world. See your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image. Oh, it's crab reef time.
Not really.
I wonder if the people who wrote this just got high to come up with Monokuma's random rants during the Monokuma theater. Like, they're so weird. And they have no bearing on anything.
No.
I hungry.
You hungry?
I hungry and crab sounds so good, but also I don't want to die.
You hungry, but you allergic.
I need to do something about Sakura. I better get to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. No! Fucking hitting the wrong buttons.
It doesn't tell you who. I'm assuming it's Hero.
Ah! Huh? Was that the sound of someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. I was looking over his screen to try to figure out who the screaming was. Like, hello?
I know. I was desperately craving deadly foods.
Deadly foods.
Deadly food.
Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened? She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead.
What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I may be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long.
Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Okay. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Oh. What? I'm out.
Are you out of sippy?
I have no sippy. I cannot hydrate. I will only dihydrate.
No dihydrate. If you need sippy, you can take from me.
Okay. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Crime! Hydrate! No dihydrate!
I am sorry, I have no hydrate to have. No hydrates. I am out of the hydrates. Also, it says 3 clips have been taken. I just noticed that.
3 clip.
People have been taking clips.
Amazing.
I don't think it was me.
Don't think it was you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it really was just a scratch.
But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know?
Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was going to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right?
He just has his eyes shut during every other execution. He's like, I don't see. I don't perceive. If I don't perceive, it doesn't happen.
Hey, Hina. What the hell happened?
We just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle.
Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
At first I tried to just ignore it. But if you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friends, you know?
Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, The door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. Hina.
Sakura.
You're hurt. What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. To hurt Hina, damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
What is this?
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable. I can't forgive them. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive.
Why? Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later...
What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about?
Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
it would seem.
I gather that something happened.
Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything, I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura!
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
Fine.
It's fine.
Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore.
Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
To think like that,
I
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because ultimately that means you don't trust me.
No, it means he wants to get the facts straight before he fucking spreads rumors. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god, Kyoko.
Christ on a fucking bike. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it.
Clearly not.
Clearly not, Kyoko. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted.
You think?
Just a little bit.
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it.
Okay. Thank you.
No, what?
whew.
That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong fucking one. I forgot that I had to move.
You had to move,
I had to move the fucking thing.
and you forgot.
And I forgot I was big dum dum.
Big dum dum.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out.
I guess, but
shall
Well then, shall we get going?
with her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence. And in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us.
Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello. Oh, is it just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard.
Is two not enough?
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we?
Kyoko typed in the question.
What did you want to ask us?
Oh, yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied,
Why?
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage just starts to grow. You might think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
I mean, the program's creator can't say much.
No. But there's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Kyoko.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind will really notice it. But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But...
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone and tell them you're their friend.
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say I know I can do this. So please let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice.
One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
Ooh, the secret room.
The secret room.
It's the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it here. Thank you.
But where did they plan to get an Ethernet cable? Also, how has this thing been charged this whole time?
Yeah. Then let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay?
We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I don't know how to react.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
I see, okay. So there might be a network cable in there.
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
Fucking, where is it again? Second floor of the school?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you.
Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. There's a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right. Leave it to me.
Oh shit, sorry, I wasn't reading. Fuck.
You were just...
Fuck, sorry. I zoned out. I was not paying attention. Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. I was just about to leave. I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Why don't they fold the laptop up and put it behind the bookcase or something a little bit less obvious?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just fucking zoned out. I was having a conversation in my head. I was sitting there thinking about why they didn't just put the laptop behind the bookcase, and I just...
The brain went...
The brain died. That's what happened. I haven't had my pork chops yet today.
You haven't had your pork chops yet?
Haven't had steak, haven't had pork chops. Basically starved. He made me a nice lunch. I didn't actually starve. But, you know, there was no meat, so basically starve. And I know there were chicken nuggets, but do chicken nuggets really count as meat? No.
No.
Chicken nuggets are just paste in shapes.
Paste.
You've seen chicken nuggets be made.
Yes.
They're basically paste.
Yeah.
It's not meat.
I read that line.
Oh. I was just sitting here rambling about chicken nuggets waiting for you to be ready. What about this one?
It's not my line.
Oh.
See what it says? Makoto Naegi. Someone's brain has just gone on holiday.
My brain's gone on holiday because it's been too long since I've gone on one. I know I just went on one like a week and a half ago, but it was too long. Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here. Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes.
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
Then what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why Alter Ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Ooh, is it time?
KrypticSpirits
Kinda
went
tired.
fishing.
So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all... No, I wanted free time! I wanted free time! Free time! I had completely dozed off.
Ding dong.
Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto, get out of here.
Kyoko, what's going on?
Hina just came to see me and she was as white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. I can't get the door open. Is it locked? Oh, okay.
Anyway.
I'd better hear what Hina has to say. Makoto, Kyoko,
Hina, what's wrong?
something's not right in the rec room.
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door is locked, and if we break in, we'll be violating the school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said...
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Huh? Then why...
See?
It feels like the door's pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Chair?
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. There's only 4 in chapter 4, that sucks.
Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long.
Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on, please, hurry!
Okay, you two stand back. I took a hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it with all of my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was a cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of the living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then...
A body has been discovered,
No!
Not Sakura!
which you may use however you like. The class trial will begin.
This fucking chapter devastates me.
Yeah.
That's us.
Huh?
That's it for today. Sabe. Sabe. Alright, folks. I know. She's best. It's so fucking sad. We gotta get justice for Sakura next week.
Yes.
We gotta figure out who did this and why. Byakuya. I mean, not Byakuya. I've just chosen to blame him for absolutely everything that happens in this game.
Yeah.
You know why? It's because he's the mastermind. Did you know Byakuya was the mastermind?
Was he? This
Yeah,
whole time?
This whole time. I mean,
Wow.
it's clearly him.
Clearly.
Clearly him. Anyway, I am fucking sad. So,
Fucking sad.
at least tomorrow we can be happy. We will have Fall Guys and be able to just kind of vibe and chill and play some social games. Fall Guys and whatever else we want to play.
Yes.
So, bring your A game tomorrow. We play with the viewers or not at all. Or, regardless. Either way.
Yeah.
However it works out. Next week, I don't think we have any complications. I think next week is as planned.
I think so.
Tuesday is art. Wednesday is Fata Morgana, the start of the really long fucking chapter. Thursday, Resident Evil 6. And Friday, more of this. Find justice for Sakura. Find out who did this and why. And then next Saturday will be, not next Saturday as in like tomorrow, but like next Saturday as in one for next week will be sporadic Saturday.
Yes.
So that is the plan. That's what we got.
Yes.
What we got.
That's what we got.
Anyway, thank you for posting all of our socials down there, V. We've got a couple of different products we're aligned with. We've got all of our different social channels. Feel free to check those out. Whatever you want to do. So many links.
Many links.
So feel free to click. Do the clicky. Click, click.
You know you want to.
You know you want to. You just want to click random links. So fun.
So fun.
Anyway, keep it creepy.
Keep it weird.
And most importantly, stay queer. Bye.
Bye.